Popcorn Kelly. Throughout the show, we follow the awkwardly magical journey of 3 adolescent adventurers. However, Magic Isn't Real is a podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. No, Mr. McFree, I'll get your coffee in just a second. Very good. Welcome to another episode of Magic Isn't Real.
We're talking up Colin.
The episode where they kill Colin.
I have no idea what's going on by this point.
Beat up Colin.
Beat up Colin.
Beat up Colin.
We're going full circle.
Well, I'm Dustin Parsons. I'm the game master for Magic Isn't Real, and I'm going to pass it off to Snow White with a Vengeance, Kayla Temshiv.
Hi, my name is Kayla Temshiv, they, them, and I play Parker Henley, she, her. Parker is level 2, that's right, Circle of the Shepherd Druid, and her tagline this week, yeah, so I talk to animals now.
God, I have to whip out so many animal voices now.
I can just keep making you bring back Phil.
Nah, every single one has to have a different voice, damn it.
Make them unique.
Hello, everyone. I am Jonah Pfeiffer, he, him, the man with more hair than brains. And I am playing Ted Vardeman, the terminally frustrated, furrowed-browed fellow.
That's beautiful.
And a good tagline for Ted this session is, I swear this caved kid, man, is really getting to me.
Hey guys, I'm Christian Contreras, he, him, and I'll be playing Brandon Rodriguez.
Oh my God.
And that's the tagline for Brandon right there. That's all you need to know.
All right, we're going to jump right into it with our extra credits. You guys might need this today. All right, the high school question is, what year did World War I start?
Oh wow, I'm about to make a complete ass out of myself.
How do I answer this in a way that is not embarrassing?
With a year.
No.
Oh, wow. You're going to make me start pulling up old high school textbooks and just looking through all these fucking
That's
things.
a guess. Man, shame.
We're guessing. We're guessing hard.
Yeah, that's wow.
We got it?
No.
I hope so.
All right, well, we're going to start with Brandon.
I put 1925.
1925 is incorrect.
I figured.
Yeah, that's like World War II territory.
I have 1908.
1908? Bit too early.
Damn.
Bit too early.
I have 1914.
1914 is correct.
What?
Yep, 1914
Damn.
and 1919, isn't it?
World War I started in 1914.
Damn
And
it.
Parker Henley gets a reroll in the real world.
Nice. Well played.
Thanks. I was like, what war years do I know? And I was like, 1812. And it's not that one.
The D&D related question. This will give you a reroll in any world other than Earth. And the question is, when creating a character in D&D, you get to choose a variety of races. These races can give you certain perks, and they give you bonuses to your stats. If you were about to play a Dragonborn, what stats would this bump? Bonus, if you can tell me how much. Looking for 2 stats.
Oh God, I should know this.
So wait, if we get the stat right, but the amount wrong, do we get points?
No, the amount wrong is for bonus.
Okay.
Okay. I put strength con +2.
It's wrong.
Fuck.
Why'd you nod like
It's
it
not
wasn't?
strength con.
I know. I got my hopes up and everything.
I put +2 charisma, +1 strength.
You don't get the bonus, but it is strength and charisma.
Nice.
How
you
is a
get-
Dragonborn charismatic?
Yo, I put con and wisdom. So I was like, I don't know, +1
Is
to
it-
each.
Is it the other way around?
It is, yeah.
It's strength two,
+2 strength,
charisma
+1 charisma.
Yeah.
That's boy.
I don't know
you're
what
a
I would
DM.
have given for a bonus, but I like that I have that option.
Fucking
that's cool.
DMs.
I know. Fucking DMs, man.
So
You know-
Ted gets a reroll in the non-human world.
You know, I didn't
That's
need to
2.
know this.
2 stockpiled up.
I didn't use mine from last session.
Oof.
Beautiful, beautiful. So as we left off, we have just emerged from a fishing cooler that has been used as a portal to a different world. This world has a fog over it that is brown and red. There are fallen gray trees. There is a stone path that leads up to a hill, and on top of the hill is a cottage leaning on its side. In your way is what looks to be a large 2-headed dog that is chained up to a stump. The dog appears to be asleep, snoring.
Okay. So what are we going to do about that?
We can try and sneak past it. We can call Colin again and see if his phone rings. I could give it head scratches and have a nice conversation with the big two-headed dog.
I think we can try to sneak past him, don't you think?
Yeah, and if he wakes up, I'll have a conversation with him while you two run to the cottage.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. Okay.
As you all are going across, I need stealth checks.
Hold on. I have something. Before we go, I pull out the bullhorn.
Okay.
Wait. Just hold on. We'll be so quiet. I look around at the grass near me, the brush, the landscape, and I cast Silent Image on top of us. And I create an image of an empty plane.
Okay. Yeah.
And as we move, I concentrate to make the image of a 15-foot cube square of plane that does not contain 3 people in it move with us
You got
to
it.
cover us.
Just because you're new to magic, give me an Arcana check to see how well this goes.
It's a 10, so I'm going to reroll it. That's better. That's a 14.
14, I'll say that you guys visually look invisible. However, the noise is still a factor. So roll stealth with advantage.
20 unnatural.
20 unnatural.
That's going to be a 15.
15.
I got a 13.
13. 13, you step on what looks to be a dead branch.
Okay, but I
On
did
the
tell
path.
Brandon in advance, if the dog wakes up, you two run, I'm going to talk to him.
That you did.
Yeah.
And as that happens, you see one of the ears pick up and one of the heads is awake, looks around, and it starts to sniff.
I'm going to step out from the 15-foot block.
Okay.
Take the bullet for this one. Hi, little guy. Hi, big guy.
We have an intruder.
Okay.
Wake up. And then it wakes up the other head. Oh my God, just stop it. What are you doing? I'm trying to just get... Oh, hi.
I don't mean to intrude. I was actually wondering if I could get a little bit of help.
I don't like this. We're told to eat the intruders. But I'm just not so peckish lately.
I don't have very much meat on my bones. I'm like mostly bones.
The dog starts to stand up on all fours. Leave now from where you came.
Okay, I will do just that. And Parker will start walking backwards and just kind of hoping y'all got to the house.
From what Parker said, I'm going to trust her. I'm going to keep moving forward as she was talking to the dog.
Parker's going to turn into a lizard and run away.
A lizard.
That's it. Like you watch her whole body collapse in on itself. Her skin tightens around bones and then turns to scales. Ugh. And then it just condenses over and over and over and over again. And a little tongue flicks out, licks across her eyes.
Yo.
And then she's a lizard. And she scurries.
Yes, Parker, yes! Quiet. So given that you are a tiny animal, give me another stealth check with advantage. This time they are using perception.
Further distract them or to try and hinder their perception roll because she already has advantage.
Okay.
I'm concentrating on silent image to mask me and Brandon. And then I try to dig deeper. I try to pull further from inside, and I attempt to, while concentrating on silent image, cast minor illusion to create the sound of footsteps going away towards whence we came. It is not a concentration spell.
It's not.
Minor illusion.
That's what I was looking up.
Yeah, if that could help me at all, that would be awesome because I rolled a 3 and a 2.
And you're looking for sound.
The sound of footsteps, human footsteps leading away.
Absolutely.
The direction the dog directed them to go.
And then before they do perception, I'm going to do insight to see if they would believe that you would leave and they can go back to sleep. Holy shit, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
Fuck.
Then I rolled and I got a 3 and a 2. I was going to use my reroll. But I didn't know what Jonah
now
did.
Now they're
would
going to
impact this.
use their perception.
I would go for that reroll.
Yeah, I'm going to use the reroll. Okay.
Yeah, roll a 20.
You know what? No, I'm going to use my mini dice.
Roll a 20.
Do it.
Come on, mini dice. It's a 6.
Oh.
Let's see their perception. Yeah, they rolled an 18.
Okay.
Oof.
So the more aggressive head notices that you've changed and you're sprinting through the dead grass and says, they didn't leave. We need to get them. Get up. Okay, fine. And then they start patrolling around the trail leading up to the house, and they are trying to sniff you out and find you.
Are they closer to me or are they closer to Ted and Brandon?
They are in the middle of the two. They are in the middle of the path.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Keep moving, Brandon. Go. You approach the house. The dog starts to howl.
We're going to have to kill a dog.
Brandon
No, we're not.
is approaching the house, and you go up to what looks to be a sliding window. The door is where you can't get to, so the closest way to get in is this window.
I'm going to attempt to slide the window up and see if it's locked.
It is not locked, and you slide it open.
Dive through the window.
Can you make a dex save?
That's going to be 16.
16.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. You don't take any damage. As you come through, you notice you should be landing on the ceiling, but your body starts floating up and goes towards the ground, towards the floor. And your perception starts to switch. It seems once you enter this house, gravity goes where the floor is.
So gravity is now 90 degrees for him
Yeah.
to where
Yes.
we are.
Okay.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
You start looking around and it looks very quaint. It looks almost like there's like knickknacks on the walls. There's a little table with what looks to be like a guest book and some old paintings and pictures on the walls. To your left, there is a staircase that goes downstairs. There is a hallway to your right, and right in front of you, there's a door. And the door has one of those wooden planks that goes over it, keeping people on the inside in.
I'm going to kind of stick my head out the window. Hey, I made it inside, fucker.
I was going to say I might have a way out of this, but you know
Give
what? That
me
works.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. 14.
A 14. Natural 1.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, so this dog looks at you. They made it past me. How did I let him go? Because I'm trying to sleep. No, this isn't good. And then they rush towards the house as far as their chain will let them, and they are barking at the house.
As they're rushing towards the house, I'm with my silent image right next to this window, right?
You are like 5 feet away from
Yeah,
them.
so I almost fall with my back up against the baseboard of the window and desperately scrabble for my bullhorn. Does the chain look like it will reach?
The chain looks like it doesn't quite make it to the house.
All right, I have still invisible. I have the bullhorn raised to my lips and I just waiting.
Absolutely. Parker?
Parker is going to just lizard dash into the house.
Absolutely. One more stealth.
Go. I believe in you.
You got this.
That's a 12.
12.
It's
I'm
okay.
going to make them roll with disadvantage
'Cause I'm a
they
lizard.
are absolutely focused on this other task.
I'll be mean.
Yeah, you're
I don't
good.
think they can see a lizard. This is a big dog. They
But
can't
they
see me.
roll perception, and perception they get advantage. That's why watchdogs are used.
They have 2 heads too.
True.
Yeah.
Ugh. But I'm a lizard. I'm so
But
small.
with their disadvantage for everything that's occurring, they did not suspect you, and you are able to go through a crack in the wall.
Yeah, that was my thank you. Parker sneaks through, and then you see a lizard stick its little lizard head, and then lizard body, and then lizard tail through a little crack, and then all at once the scales start like melting off and revealing skin and bone. And Parker grows out of the like exoskeleton of the lizard back to being a human. One last time, her tongue still long flicks out and hits herself in the face, and then she's back to being a human being. And she's like, "Oh,
You're going to do that every time?
I made it."
Oh, man, it was hard work making things look different, let me tell you.
We pull Ted in.
Just slowly reel me in there.
The dog is now sitting as close as it can to the house, and it's sort of trying to walk back and forth, trying to see if you guys escape. It's ready to pounce.
That's okay. We're friends of Colin's, by the way.
Colin is an asshole who does not have friends.
No, we don't like him.
Fair.
Sorry, we're more like acquaintances. We work for Colin.
Quit being a bitch. They're fine. Just let them do what they needed to do. And the dog keeps pacing
Good
around.
puppy, bad puppy.
Good puppy, bad puppy indeed. Not all dogs go to heaven.
I release my silent image.
Absolutely. And you do so. You are all in this house. Like I said, very quaint. Your directions right now, behind you, there's a staircase that goes downstairs. There is the left, which has a door with a board on top of it. And to the right, there is a hallway.
Hey guys, how come the sky is on the right?
I look to
It's just like a vertical split outside. It's sky and ground.
You know, I didn't notice that when I came in here.
I don't have any guess even as to what this might be. I'm going to try the basement where I can't see the windows.
You know what this reminds me of? Did y'all ever like sit in your house when y'all were younger and think about what it would be like to walk on the ceiling?
All the fucking time. Especially after I saw Spider-Man.
Like if your house was upside down, what it would be like to like
Yeah.
walk on the ceiling?
Yeah, no, it's a pity humans can't do that.
For the first time, you felt the sensation of licking your own eyeball. You
Oh,
can
she definitely feels that again.
never return.
Never come back from being a lizard.
She blinks really hard.
It's not the same.
Where are we heading?
Basement.
Basement.
Downstairs.
Basement? I will say, basement in a house where you saw the bottom and it's clearly detached from the ground. There isn't a basement to go. There is a first floor that you
Oh,
can go
yeah,
to.
wherever the
yeah.
stairs to the.
Are we on the second
You go
floor?
to the first floor.
Oh.
But it
You're on
doesn't
the
matter
second.
because both floors are like this for those of you listening at home and can obviously see me turn my arm to the side.
So now you are going down to the first floor.
Okay.
As you go down to the first floor, you see to the left and right of you, this place looks much larger than it actually appears to be. It still has a homey and quaint small style to it, almost cottage-esque. You see there is a landing that goes to a place to the left, place to the right, and then behind you, you can see it's no doors, but it looks to be a kitchen. And then to the front is a double door leading to the front.
So just the kitchen and the front door.
There is the kitchen, there are 2 doors, and then there is...
Oh, there's
a
2
front
rooms.
door. Yep.
Rooms?
I think it'd be better if we split up, don't you think?
I heard separating the party's a bad idea.
Oh, come on, they're just books.
Even in a duel match, the team's always together on the mat.
They are just books.
What did you just say to me?
Look, it's just I think it's a good idea if we stay together.
Parker just pulls out her phone and dials Colin again and listens to see if the phone rings.
Give me a perception check.
As you
Wait, your
roll
like
this.
actual phone or your PCS thing?
My human phone perception, that's an 11.
11, I'm going to say you can't quite hear it.
I think I'm going to go check upstairs and look at that room. You guys can stay down here. I think we'll be okay. They're just books.
Okay.
Remember, anything goes wrong, yell Periwinkle. And I'm going to start making my way.
Right,
up.
right.
All right, opening room doors.
Yeah, we'll check out down here.
All right. As Brandon heads upstairs, Ted and Parker are looking at the doors to their left and right. Which one are you going to go through first?
Be polite, stay right.
Well, I'm left-handed, but okay.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to like insinuate that was like worse. or
Oh no,
different
it's all
in
good.
Okay.
Parker's going to open the door to the right.
Oh yeah.
You open the door to the right.
Yeah.
And as you walk through, you see a dining room,
Mm.
low lit light, and a long dining room table with just one chair on the end.
Well, this is where they eat.
They.
Colin, I guess. Whoever lives here. I'm thinking it's Colin, but maybe it's
Yeah,
not.
I'm really starting to get that feeling.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look at the chair.
You go look at the chair. Can you give me an investigation check?
Investigate it.
It's a 14.
14. So you go to look at the chair. The chair looks bruised, battered, beaten. This is just a chair that they could put on the end of the table. Not that it matches or anything in that sense. And then you see where the plate is supposed to be. Right next to it, there is a very, very tiny, like almost one of those pizza tables that they put in. Next to that, with a very tiny chair.
Okay.
Yeah, looking in the other room.
Yeah. You look in the other room, the door to the left, and that. Everything else looks so quaint and nice. This looks like it's out of the modern day. And it's a TV with an old rugged couch, leather that is being torn off, and some cans in the corner. But the cans, as you look at them, they're not from this planet. And it says splurg. And it's this green liquid that seems to be coming out.
Splurg.
Well,
Splurg.
found his home theater.
And I got us dining room, I guess.
Well, this floor's lame.
Should we go find Brandon?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I go up the stairs.
As you guys go up the stairs, let's see what happened to Brandon as he approaches this barricaded room. You're in front of this door with the wood panel in front of it.
Yo, are you in there?
Give me a perception check.
All right, so this is where Brandon dies for the second time. A 9.
A 9.
Okay.
I'm going to say you don't hear much. You discern that the room isn't super large just because of the way that the sound bounces back at you. It's actually kind of like a closet.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Being that there is a board causing the people on the inside not being able to escape,
I'm sorry.
you cannot get a response.
He said escape.
Well, that's why a board is placed there. It's a one-way lock.
Board is on the outside
Oh,
of the door.
okay.
Something is boarded into the room.
It's like those two
I know
hooks.
what you mean now.
And you put the board on the hooks, and it basically is a barricade.
Okay, I was picturing something completely different.
The
Okay,
board is
that
on
makes
our
more
side.
sense.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
So you can just lift it out.
You can just lift it out if you...
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Absolutely. You lift the board, and the door seems to be unlocked.
I'm going to open the door. Yo, Colin, we need you.
As you open the creaking door, you see it's dark.
Oh,
There's no
God.
light. And there's a string light hanging in the middle of the room. Like I said, it's not a huge room, but the light that's shining in, you can see that string coming down from the ceiling.
I'm going to step in the room, and I'm going to make my way to the only source of light that I can see.
You get little response, but you hear what sounds like metal being lifted off the ground in chains that are starting to have movement. You still can't see what's around.
How low is that light?
Yeah, you can grab it.
I can grab it?
Mhm.
I'm going to grab it, and from where I heard the noise, I'm going to swing it.
Dustin Cole.
And you see one of those creatures that was out chasing people down in Priston
Oh,
in
God.
one of these cages next to you. Not where the sound was coming from, but on the other side. And it's reaching a hand through what looks to be a cage.
Periwinkle! Periwinkle! Periwinkle!
Parker runs up the stairs.
As you backpedal away, you feel a hand on your shoulder as you're now on the other side of the room away from this creature. You feel like a wet hand, and you see it, and it's webbed. And as you back up, you see what looks to be a blue man with gills. He's chained up, and up to his knees, there's water. A little pool is in his cage.
Oh, we're hard killing Colin.
I'm going to scoot away from all of it and just go back to where the door is.
Absolutely. Your friends start to come up the stairs, and you are all out by the door frame of this, what looks to be a makeshift prison.
Brandon, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
Stop pointing.
Okay. Before Parker's gonna pull out her PCS. Be like, is there another PCS around us? Where is Colin? Is Colin here? Is Colin here? Can we track him? Can you?
I'm getting a sense that there is another PCS in the area.
That's it?
I don't know what you want me to say. That's all I got.
Wait, did you say last time that if we want to know, we have to get in contact with their PCS? It's Colin. He's in my contacts.
He's synced up. I can't track his locations.
But you can't tell if the one that's here is him or not.
It seems like a familiar sense.
Okay, Colin's here. Thank you. I'm sorry. I got mean.
As this is happening,
Uh-oh.
the being that looks like one of these creatures that was hunting on this other world, it's about 7 feet tall. It's made of flesh. Its rib cage is poking out of the bars and opening and closing because it seems hungry. In the cell to your left, there is what looks to be someone of the ocean, and they're spouting off this gibberish that you can't seem to understand. And they're splashing water a little bit as they are desperate to get their hands through the bars. But then in the cell to the center, you see a little spark of light come from a snap. You notice the flame is coming from fingers. As they put it closer to their face, you see a red-skinned being, and their mohawk begins to engulf in flames. There were 4 of us, but somebody already rescued the princess, so is it our turn?
Who the fuck are you?
We're just a couple of odds and ends that are put in this closet.
Hi, my name is Parker. It's kind of nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Did Colin put you in here? A kid with a cape?
I don't know his name, but yeah, he's a kid with a cape. Gorashira Garadashi. Oh my God, shut up! This guy.
Why are you guys in here?
Did Colin put them in here?
Yeah, but why?
Beats my ass.
How long have you been in here?
He looks to the wall, puts his flame closer to it. You say it's about 2.5 years?
I'm going to start making my way to the creature that has the webbed fingers.
Gorashi Karalashi.
I'll take out my PCS.
Mhm.
Can you help me translate this? And I'm going to kind of put it close to the creature's mouth.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Smart.
Google Translate.
Google Translate that bitch.
Your PCS shoots on and says,
Of course, I'm fluent in all of the languages.
the creature keeps speaking and keeps repeating this phrase. Your PCS says,
He seems to be speaking in primordial. He's repeating a couple of phrases, a couple different ones. First, he's saying, please, save us, let us out of here. Another thing he's saying is, oh God of the deep, please, save me.
Can you translate for me if I speak to him?
I can attempt.
Save you from what?
Garadashi Parahi?
the being looks stunned that he's able to communicate with somebody for the first time in a long time and says, Morashi Karavi.
He says, from the boy. The boy put me here.
For what reason? Were there more than just you guys here?
Parasi Karava.
Porakai, Shiravasi, Malavake Surya.
He says he was having a religious offering, but then it was abruptly stopped when a boy in a cape came and restrained him, dropped him through a portal, and he's been here ever since.
What do you guys think of that?
Ted's pretty speechless. Ted is having a hard time processing the whole fucking slaves thing going on right here.
Excuse me, you with the fire mohawk?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's your name?
Yeah, what's going on?
Sorry, can you say
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
My name is Lysander, and he clears his hand of fire and he reaches it through the bars for a handshake.
I'm Parker. It's so nice to meet you. I don't really shake hands. I've kind of got like a germ thing.
Oh, well, that's fine. I can wash the bacteria, and he engulfs his hand in flames. There.
Can I do an insight check?
Absolutely.
That's a 13.
Seems reasonable.
He looks hot while doing it.
He
He
does
doesn't
look
seem
hot.
like he wants to inflict harm on you.
Okay, I shake his hand.
You do so, and he has a tight grip as he pushes up and down, looking deeper into your eyes.
One moment.
Whoa.
Whoa there. She's
Okay.
14, buddy.
Yeah, she's 14.
What about you? What were you doing before this?
I was just walking down the sidewalk. I was trying to find my way over to this badass party that was going down. But then, this kid just dropped me through a portal. And here I am.
Okay. And you're restrained in here just by these bars?
That and these, and he pulls up what's attached around his waist and where the chains were coming from. There looks to be symbols etched onto the metal around his waist. It doesn't allow me to use my magic, but you can't take away the fire from me. And he flicks his hand open again, and you see the flames.
Yes. No, you are hot. I'm aware. Okay. Ted, do you recognize these runes? Were they on the? Sorry.
The look.
Like in that picture, or Brandon, do you have that picture of the runes we saw on the door?
Oh, I guess I do. I'll take out my phone. And,
Oh, for the portal? Yeah.
Yeah.
You compare
Is it
the
like the
runes,
same
and they don't look to be similar.
Okay. Colin, this isn't funny. I don't know why it would be, but there's these.
His name's Colin.
Yeah.
No, we were trying to come up with a name for him, but
They really call him the Cape Kid.
you know what? That was one of the drafts we had. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Please, I know this might be a difficult question. When you were captured by Colin,
Yeah.
did he use a relic on you? Some type of stone?
On me, he didn't attack me. Just slit me
When he
into
sent
these
you
chains.
through the portal, did he utilize any type of item? Did he seemingly make it appear out of thin air with bare hands?
He did touch the ground, which seemed to have some sort of rune on it.
It's the divination stuff. He knows what's coming and then he plans for it.
I'm trying to determine which of his items has which function. If we don't know what to take away from him, we don't know how to stop him.
Hey, Parker.
Mhm.
Can you... I mean, I know you said you were being able to speak to creatures. Do you think you could talk to this one? And I'm going to point to that thing that was...
You know, there's a first time for everything. And Parker turns to him and goes, hi?
You feel a presence in your mind.
Parker, we haven't talked in some time.
Hold that thought just 1 second. Welcome back to my head.
I've never left. It seems that you're growing. You seem to be blossoming, quite beautifully, might I add.
That's a little weird.
Magically.
Okay.
Teenagers are always so sensitive, no matter what.
What'd you
say?
Teenagers are always so sensitive no matter what the race. I wasn't trying to be coy.
How old are you?
That's not a very fair question.
I mean, okay, are you like thousands and thousands of years old?
In a way,
Yeah, okay.
I reside only in souls able to hold me. So as long as you don't let go, I'll be here.
You're what gives me my magic.
Yes. But I'm not constrained to you. You can do whatever you wish. This isn't a warlock pact. This is your birthright. But I came to say that this creature, this isn't something that we wish to talk to. This is something that you may do. Like I said, I can't stop you from using our magic. But I just warn you, you might not like what you find.
But I'll find something.
Pain, though it isn't contagious, it can rot the mind and kill hope.
But with the pain, does there come answers?
Only for those who wish to seek them.
Well, then I wish to seek them.
I shall leave you for now.
Do you have a name?
Throughout my life, I've been called many things, many different species, many different languages, but none yet have I been called anything from Earth.
Well, I'm Parker.
Hello, Parker.
It's nice to meet you. What if I call you like...
Maybe you think on it.
I'll think on it and I'll get back to you.
I've got other places I gotta
You
go.
got,
I'm
you have
pretty busy.
things. I have things. I've got to go talk to this.
Yeah. Just,
I'll keep it in mind.
be cool. All right. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Parker turns to the creature and goes, hi, I'm Parker. What's your name?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, God.
That's a 4.
We are in pain. I don't know my name.
Okay. What's hurting you?
I can't hold myself together.
Okay. So you're in pain because you can't keep yourself together.
Who am I?
Are you a part of a whole?
Can't find us.
What do you... Okay, I'm sorry. I want to help you. You said you're
Hungry.
Yeah. What are you hungry for?
You see one of its heads starts to snarl at you, and its ribs clench onto the bars as it pulls itself closer.
Okay, so you're super hungry for like living things. Cool. Why would I help you if you're gonna eat me?
You can't help me. And you are food.
Okay, well, you can't reach me because you're behind some bars. You need my help more than I need your help.
It bangs on the bars.
Okay, guys, I'm making some headway. This thing is super... It wants to eat me. It wants to eat me real bad.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if these are good people or not.
Yeah.
No offense.
It's pretty ambiguous.
Not sorry to the red Mohawk guy.
yeah.
That's who the no offense
mean-
was to.
Sure. I mean, ow, like I did hear you.
Yeah, no, it's just we don't know who to trust right now. Our lives have gotten very, very recently very, very confusing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that at all, but like, okay, cool.
Yeah. We need to find that Cape Kid.
Really, really do.
Running out of options here. Seems like we're at his home.
Can we call him on the PCS?
We tried that already, didn't
I
we?
tried to
No,
call
we
him on my
tried on the
real human,
phone.
my Earth phone.
Would you like me?
It's worth a shot.
Please.
Absolutely. Just ask.
And he begins to ring for Colin. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Perception check.
This episode would be a lot shorter if we didn't roll shit the whole time.
That's
Right.
a 16.
16.
Hey, 16 as well.
16.
10.
Way to fuck it
All right.
up.
So everyone
I think we had a good
but
thing going.
Ted can hear not like a ringing, but the opening of the transmission. And it sounds like something is coming from the end of the hall. You hear Colin over your PCS say, "Hey, what's going on?"
We found your jail.
That's not a jail. You know when like you have an uncomfortable amount of people for a game and you want to like add one? Yeah, that's what that is. Those are my gamers guys. Fuck me.
Were these supposed to be our NPCs?
No. Oh my god, no. That's a jail. Can you put the board back up? I'm down the hall. Hang on, I can get up in a minute. Just like 5 more.
Colin, what room are you in?
I'm in my room, my bedroom.
Which one is that?
Sorely testing me.
It's in the end of the hallway on the second floor.
I walk to the end of the hallway on the second floor.
And you see there are large double doors.
I kick them open.
You kick
I really
them
tried
open.
to.
Give me an athletics.
Do it, Parker.
So not only is it a nat 1, it's a nat 1 -2.
Oh, good
So
God.
it's a negative.
So yeah,
1.
you kick it, and you are just forced backwards and you fall back on your butt. As you fall, you take 2 points of damage as you hit your head, and it sounded just like one knock. It's open.
I step over Parker and then just open the door.
You do so.
I hate
And it's
my life.
actually it's a pull, not a push. So kicking
I
it
figured
would be
it
a little
would be, which-
counterproductive. So you enter and you see Colin is at the end of the room in a very large bed, and he is covered with these bottles all around him. And you see that there are sheets of paper that are ripped in half, crumpled into balls, and tossed around the room. Hey guys, what's going on?
I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to take his glasses off his face.
Hey, wait,
But you don't need these, right? Because you're not getting up. Because you're giving up. You're giving up and you're staying in
I'm
bed.
not giving up. I'm just taking a break. It's exhausting.
Okay, well, your world isn't the one that's at risk of being destroyed right now.
No, it's every world. And do you know how many times I've tried to save every world? It's a lot of work.
All right. Ted has been biding his time, stewing in his rage as he's walked through this house of horrors, gazed upon its foul prisoners. As soon as I see Colin's face, I'm preparing the spell, mouthing the incantation as I walk up to him. I'm trying to do 2 things.
Okay.
One of them is to cast another silent image. The image is simply of as many copies of myself as I can fit in this 15-foot cube, all simultaneously grabbing at his cloak while I myself grab at his cloak.
Absolutely, you do.
Dude, it sucks to be Colin right now.
Straight
Yeah.
up shadow clone jutsuing.
I was
this man.
about to say it.
Give me an Arcana check to see how well you manifest these clones.
Are we gonna have to roll Arcana checks every time we do a spell?
Not until you master your shit. Like you got to think you've been doing magic for 2 days.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, thank you.
11.
11. I'm gonna do.
Really? I
Oh my god!
investigation.
Wait, you know what? Actually, no. I'm not even gonna roll. He doesn't have his glasses on. You rolled relatively well.
Investigation DC 12.
DC 12. He's gonna roll with disadvantage because he does not have his glasses, and he fails. Just bad.
He's drunk.
So I mask the angle of my true grasp with the other clones as I try to pull at the back of his neck, untie it.
This I'm gonna do a sleight of hand,
One shot here.
and this is
One
going to be
shot.
versus his.
1 kill.
Thank you.
So you just see these explosion of Teds enter into existence, and every one of them is wearing a different, obnoxiously loud colored set of clothing. So it's just like the most visually intrusive fucking thing ever. It looks like a bad Blue Man Group act.
It's all 15-year-old boys in singlets.
All right. This is the sleight of hand. That is a 15.
15 passes.
Hell yeah.
You grab it, and it is now in your hands. He is cloakless.
The green cloak.
The green cloak.
Oh, shit.
And you hold it in your hands. As you feel the material and you see the stitches, you notice inside the hood, there are some runes that look to be put together by thread.
So
and you can feel that this is a magic item.
Oh boy. If only Ted knew that you needed to attune to magic items.
Wait, no, that's mine. Get away, Ted.
What's Brandon doing when Ted does all of this in the
I'm
blink
just
of an eye?
kind of looking at all the figures and seeing what you're trying to do. Or I guess what you did, because you actually got it off of him.
Pull away with the cloak. You see the real me come away with it.
I'm going to step in front of him to help block the view from him.
Get out of the way. I need that cloak.
You wanted to give up.
No, I don't want to give up. I just need a day.
Just help us. We don't have a day.
Or don't. Or give us your magic stuff and we'll
Why
do
would
it without you.
No, I can't do that.
I thought you were tired.
I am. I'm fucking exhausted, but and he's trying to get up and out of the bed.
As he's trying to, I'm going to put my hand and just push him back down on the bed.
Yeah, contested athletics. He's going to do it with disadvantage because he is intoxicated.
A 17 plus my
Yeah,
strength.
it's way more than 2. I think you got it.
Yep.
So yeah, you just with one hand keep him on the bed. No, just please. Guys, what are you doing? Why are you... I would have come out to the shack if you're just giving me a second.
We gave you more than 2 seconds.
It was just... He looks over at a clock and he says, oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. Please, can I get my glasses? Can I get my cloak?
Who are the people in that room?
Those are people that would have fucked with the plan.
The plan that got those other 6 groups of kids killed?
Okay, they didn't get... You don't even know them. They didn't get killed. They're not all kids. You don't know the story.
Oh,
you
we
all
don't know
like
the
to
story?
Think you assume.
Enlighten me.
I'm not in a storytelling mood.
Oh, you
Bill
are? Well, I'm not
Boy.
in a cloak giving back mood.
Eat
Fine.
shit.
Get
You
right.
want to know what happened to him? First one. I landed in India. I went up to a mountain where there were a bunch of guys who seemed to be pretty wise. Took them on a couple missions, and one of them died, so they all quit. Next place I went, I said, fuck it. I need people with actual intellect. I went to one of your Ivy Leagues and I stopped at a place to find some wizards. Before even going on mission 1, they thought that I was crazy. So I had to disband that group. Number 3, a year later, I had to find, people that might believe in stuff. So I went to an elementary school. I couldn't even send them on the first mission because I was not competent in their skills at all. You guys do not mature as fast as I did. Keep
going.
Sorry.
As he continues talking, I'm just slowly, unobtrusively tying the cloak around my own neck.
Absolutely. Can you give me an Arcana check to see if you can attune to it?
Oh,
It's his cloak era.
5.
but
Not quite, but you can definitely feel that there are magic tendrils that you are slowly clinging your spirit onto. Not yet, but I'm going to let you roll on another minute.
All right.
The next place, group number 4, I thought, well, I can't use kids because you guys don't mature so quick. So I went to an auto body shop, a car place, and I got some of those guys. I said, hey, I got a job that is better than this. And they went on and they refused to come back. So they're out in fucking God knows where by this point. They clearly did not like their position in this world. Next place was a middle school. Okay, they all died, but that's if we don't save the world, then everyone's dead anyway. In the next place I went was another high school, different. Two of them died, but one of them never came back to the portal.
So here's the thing, Colin. I agree with you. I think we all do. You're right. If we don't stop whatever's happening, there's not going to be anybody left to save.
Well, shit, I guess
My
you do get
problem is that what you've done this whole time that we've known you, it hasn't helped us get stronger worth a shit. All the things that we've done, that's what's given us any options in this fucked up situation you put us in. Everything that you've done, well, it might as well have only put more roadblocks in our way. So here's the deal. You either need to tell us about someone who could actually help us get stronger, or you need to get out of our way.
Hey, Brandon, when you started football. When did you start?
As early as I can remember.
And when you work out after like 2-3 workouts, are you like super strong after that?
No, it's
Yeah, no, I
increments.
didn't think so.
No,
Hey,
you know what? No. What Ted said was valid. You have not been a good group leader.
and you haven't been a good follower.
Oh, bummer. Maybe I don't want to be a follower anymore.
Yeah, that might be nice.
You've had how long to do this?
Decades?
A couple.
Maybe it's time you let someone else do this.
Give me a persuasion, actually. Just a group persuasion. Can everyone?
Oh no.
That is an 8.
19.
11.
Hmm.
So that actually kind of balances it. It's like a 16.
Maybe I do. Obviously, I don't have what it takes. I never did.
Don't say that, Colin.
Why not? Huh? We're not too different. I keep trying and trying and trying, but I'm always stuck on JV.
You know why it doesn't work, Colin? It's the same reason it doesn't work for me. Because nobody should have expected that much from you in the first place.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, I couldn't just sit and do nothing.
And you won't. We don't hate you, Colin. We're on your side. But you need to trust us this time. One mission. Let us go. Let us take the stone. We'll bring it back.
Take the stone. You talking about the artifact?
Oh, yes, I'm talking about the artifact, Colin.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, you can.
Why would I do that? That's a very powerful relic to be held by what?
Why wouldn't you?
People who have known magic for 2 days?
Has anything else you've been trying been working? Why wouldn't you try it at this point? If you're just going to sit in here and get drunk?
Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck. That's a 4.
Can I try to give the help action?
Sure.
Didn't you say we were different? When I was snooping, but your journal, you wrote that we were not what you expected us to be. Maybe you were right about that. Maybe we can do this.
Lucky number 7, Colin.
With advantage.
Yeah, get it.
Please.
We're RPing so hard right now.
Please. It's an 8.
His
Dice didn't want it.
insight
Damn it.
is what I was rolling against
Yep.
it. You didn't beat it the first time, but you did beat it the second time.
So we weren't charismatic. He's just really drunk.
Yeah, he's just
As
super drunk.
I say lucky number 7, I cast Disguise Self, and in the plumes of smoke that arch and fade away from me, what is left standing is Twister. Now wearing tight black spandex trunks with silver lightning bolts arcing down each side of the leg, tucked into bright white knee-high boots, and bearing a black cape around his neck.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did say that you guys felt different. You guys got a fire under you that I couldn't really seem to ignite with other groups. I can't just willingly give the crystal, but I can be your navigator.
You work for us now?
Even partnership, like it should have been from the start.
Okay. I can... Yeah.
Then let's start with the truth. Who really are those people in those cells? Why is one of the creatures in there the same ones that were killing that town?
Because I took it. I wanted to see how they made it.
You went there.
I didn't go there. This was a different world. 7 years ago. It's one of the earlier models, but these things are created. They're not born.
What's his name? Your childhood friend.
Oh,
What's his name?
the guy you
Yeah, the one.
saw. His name is Cairo. And,
Cairo?
Cairo.
As in Proctor?
No.
Yeah. I hear Jonah exhale on the mic. It was worth. Also, it was taking everything in me when you had that beautiful moment where you turned into Twister. I was like, I want to turn into a lizard right now. It's like, I can't ruin the moment. I can't do it.
Yeah, we grew up together. We were in the same pod. But, he's got a dark, dark being on his shoulders that just keeps giving him more and more. He's been grossly manipulated, and I do still think there could be good in him, but he's just done so much awful, evil, horrible things that I don't recognize him anymore.
You're not very innocent yourself, Colin.
Never claimed to be, but I'm going to do what I need to. And I'm going to do whatever I can to save any more worlds.
Who is it that's talking to Cairo?
Hold, please.
It's papers. There's things moving around.
Dustin passes out another flight of menus.
Can I attempt to attune to the cloak again?
Yeah, absolutely. Attempt. Arcana check.
Come on, you're needed.
Easy.
You're due one.
Easy.
You're due one.
Every time we say that, things get worse.
I know. This is it. You got it.
It's not it, bro.
Every time we say it's going to be it, we should start being like, this is going to be bad. You know, it's going to be a 3, and then we'll be like 17.
It's going to be bad.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Is that the same thing you got last time?
Cloak is more complicated than it looks, guys. It is the same thing I got last time.
I want to know what it does.
Yeah, me too.
Because I want to know who should attune to it. Because I like you wearing it, but what if
No,
it's...
I know. Yeah, I want to find out what it does so we can figure out who needs it.
Yeah. I feel like if one of us tries it and rolls a nat 20.
I have the answer.
I know you do.
No, I mean...
Oh, did that... Yes, sorry.
The thing is, the reason Cairo and I were so close growing up is because neither of us have magic. It's an incredible... What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to unwrap this without fucking getting in the mic, but this shit's so loud.
Like, if we can hear it, the
Nat
mics are
one
picking it
still
up.
roll.
The reason why we were so close is because we both were in that really small percentage that didn't manifest any magic. But eventually, Malahar took notice of Cairo. Malahar is the god of triumph and the god of conquest.
This Malahar seems like quite the disturbing fellow.
Oh yeah, he is. He's the one who created your world, technically.
Wait, what?
Well, Earth doesn't have a god. I didn't say there aren't gods.
One of the parts of the Big Bang?
He was one of the ancient gods that tried to expand his universe.
Who was
and
the
tried
other
to
one?
Expand. What?
Who was the other one?
Corvée.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Corvée is the one
Can
who
you spell
made
it
the
for me?
Yeah. Chorve.
I'm sorry, I missed the spelling on the back half of Corvée. What was it?
Chorve. Like the word chore, but we're throwing a V in there.
I see.
Corvée was actually just trying to defend his own universe. But Malahar has a wicked temper and a stupid, stubborn outlook. And eventually he figured out that I can't really expand on my own, so he's tried to take a couple of acolytes, Cairo being one of his most successful.
And even though Cairo is not blessed with the gift of magic, this Malahar is able to grant him powers.
Yeah, he's a warlock. He's made a pact.
Damn, that sucks.
I wonder. I think I have a plan.
Well, let's hear it.
Maybe not. I mean, it's probably not perfect.
Give it to us, Tornado.
Okay, so if Malahar and Corvée, when they originally collided, balanced each other out and exploded in a way that created this Earth, that makes me think Corvée is just as powerful as Malahar. And since Cairo started with no magic at all, and we already have some magic, if one of us made a pact with Corvée, that would even the playing field.
Ah, I see. Now, how do we communicate with Corvée?
That is not the part that I have figured out.
Yes, that is indeed the next step of the planning.
But if we're saying that each god created a world, we need to go to the world that Corvée created.
Oh.
So if Colin can bring us there, we can try and win his favor.
Colin, do you know of this world that Corvée may have created?
You guys may have already been there.
Is it the one with the plant people?
It is the one with the plant people.
Oh.
Corvée is nature.
Corvée is light.
We're going back to the plant people.
So, the almighty, the singular deity that those people were talking about, perhaps it was Corvée.
It wasn't the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but he kind of made a huge setback in a sacrifice.
Corvée did.
He had to. He didn't really have a choice. When you're trying to expand something like a dimension, it can take a fucking toll out on you. Basically, what happened is his world kind of destroyed itself.
Wait, after we went there?
No. This is before. This is when they were colliding.
Oh, I see.
So he lost.
He lost his world and they had to start from scratch. That's why they're a little off right now.
But that's okay because we don't need the world. We need Corvée.
Okay. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So we find a high priestess or priest of some sort of Corvée.
I mean, they told us that Dahlia was cursed with magic.
Oh.
I wonder who she was cursed by.
Yeah.
So if we're looking for an acolyte, we can at least look to someone with a direct connection.
Perhaps, but the girl is a child. We need someone with experience and knowledge.
Tornado looks at Twister.
With eyes that just say, I'm 14.
Yeah, you're right.
We're all children.
Sorry, when I look like this, yeah.
This sounds like it's going to take quite a while. If we leave on this and pursue it further, do you think we'll be away from Earth for a very long time?
That's sort of up to you guys, really. I mean, we can do some overnight missions, depending on which world we're on. I know time works differently. Sometimes it's accelerated, sometimes it's slowed. It really depends on where you want to go.
This doesn't seem like it's going to be a one-way trip and back every time.
Perhaps not.
So we go on a field trip. We go on a club field trip.
Yeah, I could forge some documents about that.
We say that we're going to a convention.
Yes, a tabletop gaming convention.
And
surely one of those exists.
They must. I mean, that could work. That would be the only way where we could get you off of football and you off of wrestling for a week. And this is my only activity, so.
But how do we explain the cost to our parents? If my parents knew I was going on a field trip that costed more than $100, they would call the IRS.
Yesterday, you told your mom that we just did a fundraiser.
That's true.
We already built the alibi.
You're right, Parker. I mean, Tornado.
Thank you.
Well, if you guys are willing, sounds like a plan, honestly.
Do you guys want to go lie to our parents?
Been there, done that.
Wouldn't be new to me.
It would be very new to me.
Well, welcome to the criminal underbelly of being a high schooler, Parker.
Parker takes a bow.
All right, are you in, Colin?
Yeah, as long as you tell me where you want to go, I'll give you guys the reins on this one. Clearly, I've had some faults in my own plans. I think I need an outside perspective.
One more thing. For all those who died, did you ever tell their parents?
No. I forged a story that they went out into the woods and they were mauled by a bear.
Dark, Colin.
I know.
Dark.
People
couldn't have gone with gas leak or something.
Gas
Mauled
leak.
by a bear.
It's all bad.
It's just the first thing that came to mind.
I had to act quick. I mean,
The worst
a
trigger
gas
warning.
leak, that would be people have to go investigate the gas leak. They have to fix it. Other people could get affected by it. But with a bear, I mean, that's just one fucking bear. That
Did you say they got eaten by the bear? You said they got mauled, right?
Yeah.
So did you produce bodies?
I made false corpses, yes.
Ugh.
Well,
If we really want to start you on the right path, like you're saying, that's step one.
okay.
You tell them the truth. And if they think you're crazy, then they think you're crazy. But at least you attempted.
But why? Like, I mean, it's already done. They've
Colin?
mourned.
Colin?
I'm going to grab his shirt and put his glasses back on his face.
I have to be back at the school by 6 o'clock or my Nona is going to murder me. Get it together.
Okay.
Do we have time to run to the plant people planet?
I'm going to check
Yes.
my watch.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Right now, it's around 4:30. You said you got to be back by 6?
Yeah, the first time we went to the plant people plant.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Parker like practices quietly.
What is the name of said planet?
The town is called Finnedale.
Finnedale.
That's right. Yeah, we did say Finnedale. It's the
The
name of the
planet
second episode.
Isn't really
Named, yeah.
Isn't named yet
Yeah.
because they don't have
Concept
enough.
of a planet.
Exactly. They still think it's flat.
The first time we went to Finnedale and we came back, very little time had passed. Real world amounts of time had passed, right?
I think so, but like you said, when we go through the portals, it could be one or the other, correct?
It depends on where it is in conjunction with your origin world.
Where is this world in conjunction with our origin world?
Oh, this is a pocket dimension. This is mine.
So how did time pass while we were here?
Oh, it kind of stops. It's really convenient. I mean, I don't sleep, so I can do a lot of fucking work, and then I just jump right back in. And if I actually need time to pass, I'll just sit on that cot.
So we use that. Finnedale could be our base of operations.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
And before we go, we can use that 100 smackaroos that we liberated from that bully.
We could.
Who has it?
Do you want me to drop you off in a specific location?
Yes, preferably at Dick's Sporting Goods or Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Yeah, I could do that.
Academy,
Let's-
please don't sue us.
Like I had to fully name both brands.
I guess we're gonna go to whoever sponsors the show.
That's right, folks. You guys have a limited option now. We can go back and edit this episode to say whatever name you want.
Jump in right now while it's fresh.
Patreon donator gets to choose.
Oh my God. You just hear Jonah's like, we gotta go to, and then it cuts to Dustin going,
Academy Sports and Outdoors.
So yeah, here, 1 second. And he's like stumbling across the bedroom. He goes over to the desk that's sitting in the corner, pulls out the drawer, grabs what looks to be a marker, but it is a large crystal with a pointed edge that he's kind of using to sketch in. It glows in this blue, purple, yellow neon as he sketches in these runes into the door frames. All right, here. And then he pulls out of his pocket the white crystal and he places it at the top, and it sticks and it stays. And then it starts to slowly spark. Wanted like a sporting goods store, right?
Yes.
Great. This was kind of close to where you guys are at in terms of Foster, but call me if you need me.
Once we're there, can we call you to portal us to Finnedale?
Yeah, sure.
Because, yeah, otherwise we're stuck at the...
And one more thing, guys. I think we should get our supplies, take the day to figure out what we're going to tell our parents, maybe get our story straight.
Well, the good news is with Finnedale, it seems like we're leaving for real world amounts of time. So we can go for 2 hours after school every day. But if something happens and we're there for longer than 2 hours, or we have to, that's when we field trip.
I do agree with Brandon's idea. I've been exerted quite heavily today.
That's fair.
All right. Well, here we go. And he just kind of gestures to the portal.
I walk in.
Parker's going to hang back for a second.
Oh, okay.
As those two go through the portal, you look up and it's a large warehouse looking building. And on this sign, it says Andy's Sports Plus.
Oh, what the fuck?
That seems a little cheap.
Some off-brand.
Well, actually, so what happens to my twister disguise when I step back through the portal
Since it's
into
a
Earth?
concentration based, as long as you maintain concentration, it's like starting a car. Once it's started,
Oh, okay.
that shit doesn't need spark plugs.
Step through the portal immediately like,
My body's electric.
oh, God.
No, it's once you're running it, it's good.
Yeah, okay.
Colin, I don't agree with everything you've done. But a weird part of me is really glad this is happening to me. So,
And then Parker starts coughing and hacking and
Oh, God.
spits 10 berries into her hand.
Ew.
Oh.
She wipes them off on the sleeve of her hoodie.
here. And she puts 2 in Colin's hand. They heal you, but also they make you feel better. They contain like nourishment. And you probably know that. But if I know I recently had a lot of Glarn. So, rest up after.
Yeah. I'll do that. Thank you for all of that.
Yeah, no problem. And then Parker just jumps back.
When she jumps back, all you're going to hear is, I am not going to pay $75 for this cheap ass machete.
Oh my God. You're like, I'm going to pay $700.
Exactly.
I have more money than that.
Thank you for listening to Magic Isn't Real. If you like the show, please hit whatever podcast subscribe button is available on this platform and consider rating us 5 stars, leaving a review, or joining our Patreon, linked in the episode description, for behind-the-scenes content and just to support the show. All these things help us turn our little show into a big show, and we are so grateful. And now for the credits. Dustin Parsons is the Game Master, Christian Contreras plays Brendan Rodriguez, Jonah Pfeiffer plays Ted Vardeman, and Kayla Temshiv plays Parker Henley. Episodes are edited by Dustin Parsons and Christopher Berger. Theme music is by Jake the Dead, art design is by Juniper Whitney, and social media is managed by Anna Rose Pfeiffer and Kayla Temshiv. Stay tuned for more shenanigans, and check out our website and/or follow us on social media, linked in the episode description. If you've listened this far, thank you, and we love you. Oh, and we lied about the magic. It's totally real.